Oh my gosh, you're here.
Welcome to My Chatbot Life, where chatbot marketers share high converting strategies in this new conversational marketplace. Each week, MKJ introduces you to bot builders who are just like you, a little techie, a little markety, and a whole lot of geeky. Buckle up as Chatbot Mom enjoys another journey into My Chatbot Life.
All right, my friends, people, my Chatbot Life tribe. Welcome to the conversation today. Someone I consider very dear to me because he has been leaps and bounds beyond any expectations that I've had of anyone that I've worked with. Seriously, Royce, you don't know that, but you have. So Mr. Royce Briales is joining me today in the conversation. Royce, how are you today?
I am awesome. How about yourself?
Of course you are. Me too. Me too. Yeah, you don't know that, but I'm telling you, you have impressed me really beyond anyone else that I've worked with in terms of your. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you tell it. So you tell me. Let's start off with what were you doing? I know you're in this chatbot world, but what were you doing as a job, or what was your role immediately before you discovered this whole chatbot thing?
Yeah, sure. I was a mobility support specialist for a telecommunications company. My background is mainly customer service, tech support, and now mobility support. And I've been with the company that I'm currently, the company that I was with for 4 years just laid me off on Friday. So it's like perfect synergy is happening right now. I can't really explain it. But yeah, I was doing that for 4 years, almost 5 years. And now I'm fully doing this full time. This is my first full week, full time with my business. So exciting times, most definitely.
Wow. And then, so take us back. Okay. So yeah, synergies are happening. I'm telling you, once you put things out into the universe basically accommodates what you want. Right? Yeah. So so go back, because you and I met out of the blue. I didn't know you before, and all of a sudden I was contacted by this guy, and you were in my funnel, and you were consuming some of my stuff and seeing what was going on. So what made you make that shift, and all of a sudden from tech support and customer support go into marketing and chatbots?
Yeah, it's a big shift, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've always had a entrepreneurial type spirit. I always wanted to own my own business. I just never knew like what exactly I wanted to do. And I've dabbled in, from anything from Amazon FBA to network marketing, like different things over the years, and nothing's really stuck. But chatbots and messenger marketing really it started with Facebook ads. I listened to a bunch of podcasts. I am the definition of a consumer. Like whatever, if you look in the dictionary at consumer, you see my picture right there. I consume everything.
Yeah, and what happened when I told you to stop?
Yeah, doing definitely. From that point, before when I met you, I was consuming a lot of content, and I came across messenger marketing, and I saw a bunch of things about chatbots. I'm like, chatbot doesn't really sound too appeasing. Until I actually watched a couple of YouTube videos, and I came across your information, your website, your platform, and your course. And I'm like, I definitely need to get involved, because this definitely seems like something that's going to be, big in the future. It really is big right now, but like definitely for the future. So I definitely want to position myself in a position where I know a lot of people and a lot of things about marketing and messenger marketing as well. So yeah, that's pretty much my journey, from not knowing anything to diving full head first, going right into it.
And how long? So tell me, when the time that you discovered this, from Facebook marketing into chatbots, from Facebook ads into chatbots, and now, how long ago was that you just discovered this?
I discovered it in December. I found your course in December. And I paid for your course in January, and been doing it ever since.
And we're talking now in April.
Yeah. April. Exactly. Before
4
Easter.
months. 4 months to go from knowing nothing to clients.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, and stopping consuming to producing.
Exactly.
And I mean, you know, out of the chute, hitting the ground running, just totally producing. Yeah, that's amazing. That really is. So, wow. All right. So, and now the universe is basically going, all right, Royce, no more safety net.
Yeah, that's been kind of taken from under me. So
no more
it's
safety
definitely
net.
a blessing. Definitely. Yeah.
You're doing this 100%, whether you like it or not.
You're right. Exactly.
Wow. How are you feeling about that, dear?
It's definitely a lot of anxiety, a lot of definitely nerve wracking, but it's also I also see a lot of potential in what I'm doing, and I see it in I'll see it also in the future with my family too, because I want to show my kids how, you know, to be a owner of your own business, how to, you know, take that leap and do things on your own instead of having to rely on a company, because you never know, they can lay you off at any time. And it literally just happened to me. So
yeah, anytime they say, oh, job security, you don't want to be your own, you don't want to be an entrepreneur, you want to go find a job, you definitely have job security, you can point to them and go, that ain't so.
Right. No such thing as job security.
No.
None at all.
No. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it definitely is this time in my life is currently an adventurous time, to say the least. I'm currently recording this right now. I'm in my car. I'm right outside of a dentist office. As soon as we get off this call, I'm going right in this dentist office to like talk to whoever I need to talk to pitch my services. So
yes. Yeah. Now that is, yes. Okay. Chatbot tribe, right? You got to look at that. It's action. It's producing. It's not just sitting and thinking and creating a demo bot and staying behind your computer and thinking about who to email. Get out there, right? Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Right.
All right. So yeah, that's producing. That's taking action. That's amazing. And that's really the thing. I was so impressed by you when I first met you, for that very reason. You were so open and so willing and so ready to just, I'm doing this. I am just doing it. And there is nothing that's stopping me. And there were no real barriers. I mean, I know there were some barriers. We all have.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we all have those things, but you didn't have those as excuses. You didn't use any of those excuses to say, oh, well, no, I need this and I need that. You didn't hang on to a lot, at least not to me, you didn't.
No, yeah, definitely.
But you just did it. You just jumped in and you did it. So what, you said this was the future. You said this, you saw this back in December. What was it that attracted you to chatbots? Why didn't you just stay in Facebook ads and become a Facebook ads expert and not look at anything else?
Well, I was thinking for my business, for my agency, I wanted to have options. Like people can choose more than just Facebook ads. They can choose their own journey, so to say. Yeah. And Messenger definitely gives customers or our clients the potential to build their own journey, to build out what they want for their business. And just to have that as an option for people is something that I want for my business.
Definitely. Yeah. And then, so beyond that then, so I've talked about, I'm sure there are some milestones, some mindset issues. We all have them. What's the biggest mindset challenge you had in even starting this journey, in choosing whether it's Facebook ads or chatbots? What was that biggest mindset shift you had to make? The thing that was stopping you at first that you had to get over?
Definitely. Well, we kind of just talked about the consumption. Just being more aware of what I'm consuming and the time I'm taking consuming it. If it's not going to benefit me in my business for that day, then I'll literally like click off that page. Like I can't really focus on that right now. So just going from being overwhelmed with all the information to really honing down and focusing on like what I want for myself and for my business. That's been the biggest change in mindset thus far. Yeah.
And how did you do that? How do you make yourself, because that's a habit. I know I was in that habit. It's a habit to just find something, go, ooh, I've got to see that. They hook us in, right? Which is what we do with our prospects too. There's a hook that gets me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to know that. And I click through to it, and it's really hard to make yourself click away and close that browser. How do you do that?
Yeah, definitely for me personally, I've been using different applications like Todoist. I'm trying to think of the name of the app, but it's an app where you can basically like write down your affirmations for the day and also the top 3 things you want to accomplish for the day. The 5-minute journal. That's it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's been really helpful for me because I can go back and look at that and see what did I set out to accomplish for the day, and what am I looking at right now to help me get to that point. So I really try to focus on being more mindful, being and writing stuff down. Like, because if I just go throughout the day without writing it down, like I would just go through the day like a zombie. I just go from one place to the other and look at different YouTube videos, YouTube clips, sports stuff. I'll be all over the place. So definitely just utilizing my tools, my 5-minute journal, getting up in the morning and being purposeful. That's been the biggest thing that's been helping me continue to take care of business.
Yeah, because if it doesn't serve where you want to go, I don't care what kind of information it is, it's waste. It's a wasted.
Exactly. Yep.
Wow. So are you having fun building chatbots yet?
Best time ever.
Really?
Yeah, definitely having a blast. And I'm also having fun with people's reaction to what I'm building. Like I had a few friends like going to my business bot, and it was like I was laughing the whole time. It was hilarious. Like it was awesome.
Because of what they were saying? Were they doing it with you there in the room, or were you watching it through the bot?
I was watching it through the bot, and I talked to one of my friends like 2 days later, and he's like, "Man, that was so awesome. Just seeing like the different gifts and the different like emojis you were using. It was crazy." I'm like, "Wow, yeah, I could do that for anybody, any business." So yeah, tell somebody about it.
It is so fun. It is so fun.
Yeah. You literally like put yourself into the bot, like your personality, like things that you are around, that you see, that you consume. You can put that into the bot and have that be a part of your experience.
Yeah, and it's your personality, right? It just like you said, putting in your personality in the bot. And I was just talking to a client last night, and she's her online presence is doesn't really match her personality. I mean, talking to her personally, she's sitting in a room in her office, and in the back of her office, I see liquor bottles on the wall. Right? And a full bar behind her. And I'm like,
wow.
Is that a bar back there? And she's like, yeah, we host events here. And yeah, that's a bar there. And when I get really frustrated with people and they don't do what I tell them to do, I tell them, don't make me drink. Don't make me an alcoholic. You do that, you're going to make me an alcoholic because I'm going to drink. And I'm going to tell you, don't do that. And I'm like, you've got to be that person.
Right.
That's who you are. You've got to tell people that you're not going to be the alcoholic entrepreneur, but you can tell people, don't make me an alcoholic entrepreneur. Don't keep screwing up, right?
Right.
Say that, be that, that's you. Why are you so vanilla? What is, no.
Right.
Be
so
crunchy,
her bot
man.
was very bland and.
Yeah. So it's really funny. People are afraid of that, right? Mm-hmm. They're afraid of showing really who they are, and no, embrace it, baby, embrace it, because the people who are drawn to you will be drawn deeper into your world, and the people who are turned off by that will go away faster.
And that's how it should be.
That's what we want.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we want it to go away faster, right? Yeah. Right. Go ahead, reject me. I have no problem with that. Yeah, I want to be politically correct, but I don't want to be politically correct. Right? I don't want
exactly, because if you're not true to yourself and true to your own voice, you're not going to get the true customer that you want.
That's right.
So that's very important.
Yes.
And I learned that from you.
Invite people to reject you. Go ahead.
Right.
That's fine. Oh my gosh. So far, I know you haven't been into this world very long, and this is the reason I'm doing this podcast, and it's called My Chatbot Life. And as you saw, real life happens. My dog wants out of the door, so I've got to, do my thing. This is real life, right? So far, what are you most proud of as a bot builder, or from our perspective, a certified chatbot copywriter?
There you go. I'm most proud of really just taking that leap, really just finding what I wanted to do and taking the steps to do it. Like finding you, like as a mentor, was really my main purpose of doing your course, was to connect with you more than to connect with the course, because I know that you have a value that's like beyond. Like you really could have charged $1 million for the course. You probably still wouldn't have made what you were supposed to make.
Well, that's amazing. That's sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I really value your friendship now. Like I can really say me and MKJ are friends now.
Yep.
And that's really what it's all about. It's about building those connections with people. And that's really what I want to do with my business. I want to connect with people more than just sending an email, sending, a text. I want to get personal with you. And by doing that, I'll be able to know exactly how to build your bot by knowing who you are and how you operate.
Yes, that's marketing. That's chatbot building. That's copywriting. Yes. And it's, that's the funniest thing of this whole journey. And I know I've talked about this before, but it really is funny that we're doing an automated communication tool, but we are getting deeper in relationship building, and people connections. Even though it's an automated bot we're building, it really is a deeper human connection. It just blows my mind when I think about it. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how we can get more closer by using technology.
Yeah.
And businesses are actually doing it, and it's amazing what's being done.
Yeah.
So much is being done in Messenger. This is crazy.
No, and I'm loving it. I know you're loving it. We're having a blast. I love every time we get to chat. And I'm serious. You definitely have gone beyond any student. You have jumped in, not just feet first, head first, and run with this thing. And you should be very, very proud of yourself.
Cannonball.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm making a splash, baby. Yeah. All right. So I need to, we talk about mindset. This is life. Life is not surface stuff. Life is a deep adventure. And I want to ask you right now, I know you may not really think seriously about this, but I'm going to put you in this frame of mind. Imagine later in life, much later in life, someone is writing your autobiography, your memoirs. Okay. Think about that book, the book they would write about you and about your life. And what would you hope, or what do you think the title of that book would be?
That question, I have to really think about that. I would call it purpose. It's very simple, because I think with life, I think you need to find what your purpose is in life before you really make a true impact. Because if you don't know your purpose, then you're pretty much walking around and trying to get to a certain place without a compass. So my memoirs will be pretty much explaining like where I was, how I pretty much was walking in the wilderness in my 20s, living the frat life, so to say, to my 30s, like being on my business and finding my purpose and showing where I went, where I was, and where I became, and who I became. So that would be the title of the book. And I think a lot of people would need to know, really everybody should really know their purpose. And that would be part of the reason why I would call it that.
And also I see a car seat behind you.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that there would be an attachment to that purpose as well.
Right. Exactly. To family. to definitely leaving a legacy behind to let the kids know, let your kids know basically what you've accomplished and why you've accomplished it by knowing your purpose. So being an example to them as well. Yeah.
And who would write that book for you? Who do you think would be the one to step up and write your life story?
I was thinking somebody like Tony Robbins or somebody like, or like whoever writes the Napoleon Hill books still. Someone of that ilk.
See, people, see Chatbot Tribe. I'm telling you, this guy's got it. Yeah, watch out. Watch out. He's not thinking little.
No, we're going big.
Yes. Wow. So if there was, beyond the title of the book, purpose, and I get that 100%. And I'll say something else in a minute, but what would be the quote that they would say, whoever wrote this book? So Tony Robbins is writing your memoirs and seeing your incredible life and the purpose you had in life and what lessons you could impart to people who are ready to hear them. What would be the quote that would sum up how you lived your life?
My quote would be, which is actually the tagline for my business, is why survive when you can thrive? Because if you just go through life without, any purpose, you're just gonna go through life, going from paycheck to paycheck, or however that looks for you. But really, if you dig deep and figure out what you want to do and take action towards it, you can, take over the world if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Why survive when you can thrive?
When you can thrive.
Yes. Amen. Yes. Yes. And, I have a feeling that your 40s and 50s are going to be mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to interview anyone. Well, I think there'll be maybe very few people that I'm going to interview that are older than I am. And I'm telling you, your 40s and 50s are going to be mind-blowing. That's all I can say. I can't wait.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see what you produce through that purpose and thriving, and all the people around you that you will help thrive through your purpose and helping them find their purpose. That's going to be incredible. I can't wait.
Yeah. That means a lot. Coming from you, that means a lot. I appreciate that.
I can't wait. I can't wait, sir. I really can't wait. That's going to be amazing. So is there any last piece of advice beyond don't just survive, thrive, and find your purpose that you want to give to the Chatbot tribe out there that is learning about your Chatbot life, and they might be starting their Chatbot life?
Just 2 words. Take action. Take action. Don't wait. Why wait? Nothing is in your way. You are in your own way. Get up and do something about it. It's very real simple. That's all I got for the Chatbot world.
I'm going to leave it at that because I could not have said it any better. You've got it. Mr. Royce Briales, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. You have been an amazing, amazing breath of fresh air, beam of incredible light, and I'm very honored to know you and have you in my world. So thank you so much for joining me.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks for listening to the My Chatbot Life podcast. To watch this video chat, visit mychatbotlife.com and get all the rocket boosters you need for your own chatbot success.